Annamaya was famous for his musical compositions. It is only at this time that he came into contact with Saluva Narasingha, who was a chieftain at Tingudar. Saluva Narasingha came to know of Annamaya's talents. He invited him to Tingudar. They were moving so closely as the people of the village compared them with Arjuna and Sri Krishna. Annamaya used to compose songs on Lord Venkateswara and sing them in the presence of his friend. Narasingha had all appreciation for the poetic talents of Annamaya. One day Saluva Narasingha sent word to Annamaya and asked him to compose songs on him similar to those on Lord Venkateswara. Annamaya was shocked to have such a request from his friend. He refused very boldly, saying, Her Mukunduni Ganiadu ni Jihva Ninu Ganidiyanga Naradu, which means, my tongue which is accustomed to sing in praise of God will not sing I in praise of a human being. Narasingha got wild and ordered him to be punished by Munarayara Ganda. His hands were tied with shackles and he was thrown into prison. Then Annamaya sang a song, and to the surprise of the gatekeepers the shackles, Mururayara Ganda, fell down on the floor. They informed this to the king. The king ordered Thea to present Annamaya before him. He was brought before the king. The Mururayara Ganda was again put on his hands. Annamaya sang the same song. He got himself relieved from Mururayara Ganda. Narasingha repented for his ill treatment to the poet and apologized to him. Annamaya excused him wholeheartedly and continued his friendship with him. Afterwards Annamaya made Tirumala as his permanent abode and led a happy and long life in the service of the Lord. It was his practice to compose not less than one song every day from his 16th year, during which he had the vision of God. In Annamacharya Charitramu it is said that Annamaya composed 32,000 hymns on Lord. 37. Venkateswara. During the time of his son, Peta Tirumalacharya, the hymns were inscribed on copper plates and were preserved safely in an apartment called Sankirthana Bandaramu, inside the main temple. When Annamaya Gr 3 old, Purundara Dasa, who composed several thousands of songs in Kannada and who is said to be the exponent of Carnatic music, came to Tirumala and paid his respects to the great saint poet. Purandara Dasa praised Annamaya that he was the incarnation of Venkateswara himself, and Annamaya in turn praised Purandara Dasa that he was the incarnation of Sri Panduranga Vithala. The musical compositions of Annamaya are divided into two divisions: Adhyatma Sankirthanalu and Sringara Sankirtanalu. There are some more works written by him both in Sanskrit and Telugu. Venkatachala Mahatmayamu and Sankirtana Lakshnamu are his Sanskrit works. His Sankirtana Lakshnamu in Sanskrit was translated into Telugu by his grandson China Tirumalaya. But it is unfortunate that the Sanskrit version of the book is not available at present. Dvipada Ramayanamu, Sringara Manjari, Venkateswara Satakamu are his works in Telugu. Among these works the Dvipada Ramayanamu is not available. Annamaya Jola, a lullaby composed by Annamaya, is very popular in Andhra that every mother sings this to make her child sleep. The beginning of the lullaby is as follows: Jo Asyatananda Jo Jo Mukunda. Annamaya Lali, another lullaby, is also popular in Andhra. He is said to have composed 12 satakas in praise of the presiding deities at different places, but Sri Venkateswara Satakamu alone is available now. The other works are lost to us. The musical composition of Annamaya and others of his family are treasures of great poetic beauty. They were inscribed on copper plates under the direct supervision of the poets themselves. Hence they form an authentic record of the language of the 15th and 16th centuries. The compositions mostly extempore in spoken dialect, unlike in the classics of the age which were written in the classical Grandica style. It is seen in the musical compositions that the poets never hesitated to profusely make use of forms traditionally not acceptable to grammarians of the day. The large number of the musical compositions of Talapaka family forms a valuable source for linguistic study of Telugu of the medieval times.